Hey guys, welcome to Comfy Cozy Up. So today's a special tag because today is my 5-year anniversary. Yes, 5-year doing BookTube, talking about books, sharing bits and pieces of my joy. And I thought this time around I would do a tag because I didn't reach my goal as far as the subscriber goal. So whenever I reach that goal, I would just do a Q&A where you guys can ask me a lot of questions. But this one I thought was kind of interesting. I did see it on, I put the person's YouTube name here. And I thought this would be actually cute to do for my 5-year. So I am going to answer these. There's, I think, how many questions? 9 questions. And chit chat a little and go down memory lane. So I started my first video I did in June the 30th, 2017. And it was in this exact spot. However, you guys remember I had defaced this maybe 3 years ago. So you know this bookshelf didn't look nothing like this. And that video was, the lighting was so poor because I did not have lighting at the time. I also was stiff as hell. And I also was I looked uncomfortable. And I remember thinking to myself that I can do better than that. This is just, why am I doing this? I should be myself. So that's one of the biggest things that I learned about YouTube is be yourself. And whether some people will want to subscribe and watch your video, and some people may not, and that's okay. You're not everybody's cup of tea. And also you learn to find yourself, and for me that's what I've been able to do, because the kind of videos I used to do in the beginning, you guys see that it's completely changed. I started doing a lot more reading vlog, which is what my passion is. So the first question is, how many years on BookTube are you celebrating? 5 years. Yeah, 5. 5 feels good. 5 feels good. It feels good because it just feels like, you know, I'm no longer like a rookie. I know I can take chances. I know what I kind of know what people like, but I've known that over the 5 years BookTube has changed a lot. And it's just whether or not you are here for the passion of reading and sharing your books, or you're looking to, are you all about growth and that kind of thing. And that's where whether or not you will stay. And that goes into the second question, which is, what has kept you motivated to continue making videos? And I love reading. I don't have friends who are readers to really talk about books with. My bookish friends are that's who I talk with, books with, people who I meet at book events, and who have commented, and who have talked to other platforms as far as like Instagram. So that's what my motivation is. It's like, it sucks when you read a book and you can't really talk about it to somebody, and that's what I enjoy about doing this, because I can talk about the books I read and hear feedbacks and communicate with other people. So that's my biggest motivation. What are 3 of your favorite videos you've made in the past year, and why? If we're gonna go back just 1 year, which is from last summer, it has to be because honestly the last 2 years have been, well, 3 years have not been as fun videos that I was able to do in terms of festivals. You guys know Brooklyn Festival will always be my favorite videos to do. Hopefully this year I'll be able to do that. That's the plan. But in what I gained from all of this is I started doing my DIY stuff. So when I did Vlogmas, and I love doing Vlogmas because I get to go back down memory lane of the books I read for the year, I was able to do my sewing projects, and that is a new craft that I added to the list of things I like to do. And to do, talk about a book, and then start the video with for the week or for the whatever day I was doing of sewing something, and then by the end of the video I will have that garment done, and I can show it whether I like it or not, and then wear it while I'm talking about a book. That was so much fun for me. So I love those videos. So I can't single out one because I did a few of those, and those are the ones I like. The earrings that I make or the storage containers that are DIY. Those are stuff that I enjoy and I look back on and I feel good about myself, because those are me experimenting, trying new things, exploring my creative space a little bit more. So I love sharing that with you guys. I love the feedback. There will be more. I have been slowing down on the making of the clothes because I have doing so much other things as far as the renovation of the house, and it just wears me out. This weekend, that's what I did. I was literally doing all of that today and yesterday. I am going through my closet and basically getting rid of a lot of clothes that I don't need. And I didn't record any of those because it's hot, but that's going to be done this week. Yes. So tomorrow they're coming to fix my central air, so this house won't be so hot anymore. So I will be able to do more things in here and show you guys more things. I want to literally revamp this space again. It's been 2 years, so I want to do that. That might be something I do in the future, but we'll talk about that later. What have you struggled with on BookTube in the past year, and how did you overcome that struggle? It's balancing all the personal things I dealt with. You guys know I lost my dog, and I have a family member who are ill, and there's been so much difficult. This year has been very difficult, and to still embrace my joy for reading and still be able to share that, but still give myself time to deal with what I'm dealing with, to still grieve and cry, but still be able to smile and talk about books. So this year was all about basically balancing it all, and I think I did a good job. I mean, I still have my days when I think about my babe and I know she's not here anymore, and I'm like, and then there's some days I smile because I will see something that I'm like, oh, I remember when she did this, like, you know. So it's all about balance for me this year, and I'm gonna give myself a little, you know, tap on the shoulder that I've been doing pretty good of handling all the drama. So it says, choose one moment from the past year on BookTube that you would love to relive. None right now. Oh, well, I would love to, not necessarily relive, but I would love to be able to go again to another author event. I did one this year with Celeste Muhammad for Pleasant View, and I want to do that again because I remember how much I loved going to book events. Book events was such a joy for me, and with all that the madness that's been going on in the world, that it literally stopped all of that. So I would love to be able to do a lot more of that. So in not necessarily reliving the same author, but reliving the experience of being in a room with an author and her talking about her book. I would love to relive that again. But there's more. There's so much events that's coming up, and I plan on attending them. Shout out, a huge supporter of your channel. I decided I wasn't going to do that because I was just so many and I didn't want to forget anybody's name, but there's quite a few people who are regulars who will share my videos, who will post, even if it's just a heart comment. I know they're watching, and there's some that don't say much, but I know they're watching because sometimes I see their feed on Instagram and I'm like, yeah, you picked the book up, thank you. That kind of deal. So I will definitely give all my supporters, all the people who are never miss a video, always watching, definitely thank you, because I do have a core group of people that I know will not miss my video, and then some that, you know, life is busy, they pop in once in a while, but the core ones, appreciate it. It makes me keep going because I know someone's watching, because, you know, you don't want to make a video, no one's watching, but I'm also very much understanding that, you know, especially depends on the time of year, I have more views because people are at home, and in summer it's not as much because people are out and about. So I'm understanding of that, but you know, appreciate it guys, appreciate it. All right, so number 7, we are number 7. Woo. What's the best book you've read the past year? Um, let's talk. Let me go grab it. All right, so it's actually 3, and I can't find the other one. So the other one is a James Baldwin book, but I'm going to be doing another tag, so I'll talk about those. But for right now, it is Lucy, Jamaica Kincaid, which I read this month, and you guys know how I really love this book. This is the special place in my heart. And Don't Cry for Me, Daniel Black. This is such a the daddy girl issue kind of book, where this is the apology you want, this is the feels you want, and I believe he is going to do part 2, which will be the son's response, I guess, or feelings, and you learn more about how he feels. And these are 2 emotional read for me for different reasons, and I appreciate them, but these are the ones. These are the ones. Alright, so, I lost the page. Alright. And it said for the year, but of course, last year, I'm not going to count. I'm just going to count this year because it's 6 months. But last year, of course, you would have known my top 10. So go check out that video where I talk about my top 10 books for last year. But yeah. What do you see your channel in a year? Where do you see your channel in a year? Year times, and what do you hope to have achieved? I do, even though I don't focus so much on subscriber, I would love to reach a certain kind of goal, and every year I put myself as where I would love to gain 1,000. Yeah, even though for some people that's not much, for me, for my channel, that's, you know, a good bit. I would love to have that more subscribers, I guess. I would love to do more DIY things. I would love to do more travel. I have not been able to travel, and I'm hoping to get back to traveling. You guys, if you have followed me for years, you know this channel started out as an event and travel channel before I turned it into BookTube. I miss that. I am not a person that never leave the country. I don't know what that is, and the last couple of years, that's what I have stuck to because of what's going on, and that I have more to lose by traveling because of what I do. So I kind of had to lay back and not do that. But then I thought about it, that this is a big country, and there's so many states I've never been to, so many areas that I didn't explore, that maybe I should just focus on within here, and that still would be me exploring the world, but within this country. That kind of deal. Yeah, that's how I'm looking at it. But I would love to add those. Of course, there will be more DIY. There will be more things I want to explore. I will be doing more workshop. I will do my first workshop in July. I will talk more about that in other video, but it will be on the 30th of July. It will be in New York, where I will be hosting a journal workshop, and it's my first ever, and I was so happy when I was invited to do one. So that will be something that I want to explore and do more of, more meetups, more stuff like that. I want to get back out there. Yes, little monsters out there still, but I feel like I want to live a little. That's how I look at it. But that's where I'm at with what I want to do in the future and what I want to share with you guys on this channel. So number 9, it says tag someone whose anniversary is coming. I don't know anybody's anniversary date, so if you have an anniversary and you want to do this, go ahead. This tag was also created 3 years ago by the Average Joe Reader. No, the Average Joe Reads, And so yeah, but this is a fun tag. I think it's just interesting to just sit there and chit chat a little about your channel. But let me know, what are some of the things that you would love for me to do on this channel, that is more me. It's interesting. You think I would like, not know over the top, where you just know that if you've been watching me for a while, you sort of can guess my personality and what I like to do and what I don't, and what I'm willing to do, that kind of deal. But it's a lot of things I'm getting back into. I'm still writing. So I still want to get back into doing a writing series where I used to write, share my writing process on like Tuesdays. I might get back to that in the fall. Well, you know, NaNoWriMo was in November, but before November, I think maybe start in September, I might do that, because I have been writing. I have been writing. I just don't talk about it much on this channel. And I know some people did subscribe to my channel in November, a lot of people, for the writing aspect. And I know some of those are probably like, what happened to the writing stuff? They're still coming. I am going to get back to where I show you process. And the blog, I've been writing a lot for my blog as well. I have a confession chronicle, actually 2 confession chronicles that I wrote. It's just a matter of just getting some photos taken so that I can have that that look to go with, here, read this, that kind of deal. But I'm gonna wait till I can start literally doing some more of, you know, taking some of myself once the air in this house is back to normal, where I'm not in here hot. Like right now I'm hot because I had to turn off all the fans because you wouldn't be hearing me. But yes, they're coming on Friday. Like, I'm excited. Yes, they'll be here all day, but that's all right. By the end of the night, I'll be in here cool. So yeah, so I'm gonna end this here. I love this video. I love this tag. I encourage you, if you are a YouTuber, to do this tag. And I will definitely have a Q&A when I get close. I am very close to the 3K mark. And I will do a Q&A where you can ask me anything, and we can chit chat some more about this thing called BookTube. Yeah. Alright guys, I will see you in the next one. Bye.